supervisor, liquidation manager, severance administrator,
corporate killer.
Liger, Legionnaires, happy Halloween! Yeah! Woo! We're here. We're on YouTube. Not too bad, not too shabby. We're here. I had to mess with the audio just a little bit. There we go. Not too bad. Not breaking anybody's eardrums just yet. I probably did when I did that scream. I hope everybody's Beggar's Night was just absolutely fantastic. Yes, get hyped! Let's go! I got so hyped, I bumped the desk and it shook just a little bit. But welcome to the Liger's Den on this Halloween 2021. Woo-wee! I love Halloween. Because you know what that means. Scary horror movies, classic horror movies, slasher horror movies, goofy horror movies, really bad B-level horror movies, even C-level horror movies. I would say that probably out of everything, every single, like, almost, I would say about 5 out of, like, half of all movies are made are horror movies. These days, it's not like slashers or anything. It's not slashers or anything. It's, I had to turn that down just a little bit so I can hear myself. Yeah. Yeah. Whew. Liger Legionnaires, happy Halloween. Thanks for joining me tonight. Whew. I should turn off the light just to kind of bring up the kooky factor with the holiday. And, you know, I know Halloween, there's only a handful of hours left to the holiday. And then everybody goes in Christmas mode. I don't get it. Let's celebrate Thanksgiving. I love Thanksgiving. It's football. It's football. It's turkey, or for some of y'all, you prefer to eat, maybe another animal instead of that of a bird. If you do, you're un-American. No, I'm kidding. I know people that do, like, turkey for Thanksgiving and ham for Christmas. So, hey, that's all good. That's all good. Or even like Christmas turkey. I've had that happen a few times. I remember one year I was at the house by myself, and I had to resort to a rotisserie chicken for Turkey Day. So, hey, it wasn't too bad. I couldn't complain. But Welcome. Hey, I'm on YouTube. YouTubing. I mean, I had a few videos before, but I'm actually streaming. Y'all actually see me. Okay. All right. I think I may have to ask for a small, may have to ask y'all for a small favor. I have a few horror movies that we could watch together. However, and then the safest part is they're considered public domain, so we aren't gonna get copyright striked. We aren't gonna have YouTube like come in and and shut down the video or shut down the stream because I decided to show a video that's not public domain or whatever. Although some of the React videos they take copyrighted stuff all the time and they add their own spin to it, or they sit there and watch it and they consider it their own original stuff, or they consider it fair use. We're playing it safe, a little safe, a little safe. So I have a few choices. Some are classics. Others are kind of goofy. Um, Probably not gonna stream all night. One of these days, we should do like a 24-hour stream. That would be fun. 24-hour stream. I wonder if they'd let me off work so I can do that. Do like a huge, huge. They could let me do a 24-hour stream. Doubtful, but give it a shot. So here's the movies that I will have y'all pick out for me. I was like, let's see what we can do here, because while I am typing and doing the things. Craig, thanks for subscribing. You've been a lifelong member of the Legion of Liger, so therefore thank you. Let's do a little Poe. Would y'all like a little Poe? Don't mind the chatter and the click clacking. That's just my rocket. Vulcan ammo. White. White, baby. I haven't heard anything just yet, but I did reach out to a certain friend of mine, seeing if he wanted to join the stream. But if he is busy, that is okay. He can join another time. Jiminy Cricket, man. Oh, Jiminy Cricket. Click clack, we rolling dice, yeah! Yeah! I'll explain that here in a second. All right. I just submitted a Poe. There we go. Just submitted a Poe for your viewing pleasure. Should we do House on Haunted Hill? It's got Vincent Price. It's star-studded. It's in the public domain. It's got horror and murder and suspense and oh my goodness, my face looks like I just saw a ghost. So give me a second. Hold on. There we go. All right, so much better. Looking so much better. Whoo! Look good, feel good, play good. I wonder, could we? Yes. There we go. Much, much better. Okay, so we'll go down the list here. House on Haunted Hill. Believe it or not, it's public domain. Baby! Let's go. Turn me down just a little bit. There we go. And it's got Vincent Price. Vincent Price. It's got some pretty good actors. We'll go over the synopsis real quick. An eccentric millionaire throws a party for his wife in a haunted house, offering each guest $10,000 if they can make it through the night. Only there seems to be schemes at work beyond what the ghosts have planned. Ghost? Yeah. Scooby snacks. Hey, y'all better grab your Scooby snacks. We gonna watch some movies. You ever seen the True TV used to run a commercial, and it was kind of like a Cops. It was kind of like a Cops like copy, like a copycat of Cops. And it has this guy like handcuffed, and he's like, he has his hands on the car and everything, and he's like, "Is this a movie?" Because he noticed all the. I probably said that before, but that was always a commercial that stuck out of my head. Next up is Night of the Living Dead. Hey, that's a classic by George A. Romero. Public domain, too. But holy moly, it is, it's good stuff. The original zombie movie. Yeah. Very good. Next up, we got Phantom of the Opera. Old school. Yeah, even though it's done by Universal, it's actually technically color for 1925. And this version is what the audiences in Astor Theater in New York City actually watched back in the day. And it's different than the 1929 re-release. Really neat. And I think it's got Lon Chaney in it too. The original Lon Chaney. Romero special. Hey, who did make the Romero special? Okay. Then we got Jesse James meets, I put in Frankie's daughter, but it's Frankenstein's daughter. We just go goofy. The synopsis of the movie goes like this. Legendary outlaw of the Old West, Jesse James. Probably the best known outlaw himself. He's on the run from Marshal McPhee. And he hides out in a castle of Baron Frankenstein's granddaughter Maria, who proceeds to transform Jesse's slow-witted pal Hank into a bald zombie, which she names Igor. That just sounds like there's a whole lot of hijinks in there. We might have to watch that one. I don't know. Okay, last but not least, we got Invasion of the Bee Girls. This one's about strange women who love their men to death. Literally. That's from the synopsis. That's not me saying it. Maybe the fact that there's a research facility doing top secret experiments might have something to do with the suspicious deaths. And here's a fun little factoid that I grabbed from the Internet Archive, is that the soundtrack was composed by Charles Bernstein, who did the first Nightmare on Elm Street. Pretty cool, right? And it's got Bill Smith in it. who's a pretty legit actor for his time. Although there's some people that don't like it. So I'm waiting. I'm waiting. I'll give it another minute. And I even brought some food to munch on. So I'm gonna eat in front of y'all. Too bad for you. Yeah. I gotta eat something. I gotta have some supper. Got pizza and wings. Mm. And you know, I can't stray too far from the game fuel. And the cool thing is most of it is all available like on YouTube. Okay. Flanky? Flanky. Yes, it's a me, Mario. It's a me, Mario. I have absolutely no idea what is going on. I could start asking people right now to start paying my bills. That wouldn't be very nice of me to do. It would not. I actually have something called, you know, maybe actually being an entertaining person for once. So I see Night of the Living Dead 1. How about Night of the Living Dead? We okay with Night of the Living Dead? Oh, probably the Invasion of the Bee Girls is probably lewd. Okay, just because we might have to strike that one out. I would say Jesse James Meets Frankenstein's Daughter would be actually pretty entertaining. Yeah, I'll be honest with y'all. I really like the soundtrack. Well, I mean, I don't know about Corporate Killer. You know, the one that we played right before, right before I kind of came on. Okay. But anywho, before I dive in, please like and subscribe to the like the video, subscribe to the channel, give me some love, give him the love tonight. You can tell I'm recovering from a respiratory infection. If y'all keep up with me on Twitch, you'll understand why. Well, no, we're watching Night of the Living Dead. It's on the poll. We're watching Night of the Living Dead. You hold down a cotton pick and man it. All right. We decided on Night of the Living Dead. Let's go. Okay, ladies and gentlemen. I'm going to talk about some zombies. Hey, believe it or not, fun factoid. Fun factoid. I have not seen this movie. I have the Blu-ray, but I have not seen it. Don't ask me why. Just never got around to it. So don't be hating. So apparently Tom Brady didn't do too hot against the Saints. That's okay. You know, regular season, you could probably let one or two of those games away, you know, but everything else, you know, Tom Brady's been pretty clutch. Plus, you can't argue with seven Super Bowls. All right. Without further ado, okay, I'm going to quit stalling. We're going to watch Night of the Living Dead. Let's go. Let me know if it's too loud. This is iconic by now. Hey, doesn't this remind me of like maybe some of the old gravel roads and the like back roads of Iowa? I mean, this could be anywhere USA, honestly. Get me into my chicken wing. Ain't no thing but chicken wing. The animators, Joseph Unitas. I know, right? Pilot Mound, baby. Ain't no thing but a chicken wing. Actually, let me correct you. It may not be outside of Pilot Mountain. It may be outside of Fraser.
They ought to make the day.
Hey, come on, man. No smoking.
Day of summer.
What?
Well, it's 8 o'clock and it's still light.
A lot of good the extra daylight does us. Now, we've still got a 3-hour drive back. We're not going to be home until after midnight.
Well, if it really bugged you, Johnny, you wouldn't do it.
You think I want to blow Sunday on a scene like this? You know,
These people
I
dress
figure
too
we're
nice.
either going to have to move Mother out here or move the grave into Pittsburgh.
She can't make a trip.
I'd
like
move it
this.
to Pittsburgh.
Darn it, she can't. Is there any of that candy left?
Candy?
No.
Where?
Look at this thing. We still remember. I don't. You know, I don't even remember what the man looks like.
Johnny, it takes you 5 minutes.
Yeah, 5 minutes to put the wreath on the grave
Why
and
not
6 hours
Lehigh?
to drive back and
Or
forth.
it could be Lehigh.
Mother wants to remember, so we trot 200 miles into the country and she stays at home.
Well, we're here, John, all right?
Back on? Oh. Ladies and
Hey,
gentlemen, we're coming back on the air after an interruption due to technical problems.
Ooh, failure number 1. Didn't listen to the radio. Okay, this doesn't make sense to me. Okay, so you're driving 3 hours to
Nothing
go
wrong with
put
the radio.
flowers at somebody's
Just in
grave?
the station.
Which row is it in?
Holy biscuits. That's a drive. And you're there at 8 o'clock? I mean, this is true. Hold on, give me a second.
Well, there's no one around me.
Well, it's late.
I do it so people
You've
can see
gotten
my
up
face.
earlier.
Oh, look, I already lost an hour's sleep on the time change.
I think you
Okay.
complain just to hear yourself talk.
Okay, hold on a second. I'm gonna do a little bit of playing real quick. Hold on. I should get in the. I should get into the mindset bit. Should get into the mindset. What? When? Bruh. Oh crap. That was not good. mm. Oh, dadgummit, Frankie. This is okay. What are we doing? Yes. Yes. Hold on. Will make me smaller. Make me smaller. All right. Sorry for the small delay. I was doing something. I was doing things. All right. Let's get back into it.
There it is.
Gary Patterson, TCU parting ways. Well, he's been at TCU for like, what, 20 years?
I wonder what happened to the one from last year. Each year we spend good money on these things. We come out here and the one from last year's gone.
Well, the flowers die, and the caretaker or somebody takes them away.
Yeah, a little spit and polish. You can clean this up. Sell it next year. Wonder how many times we bought the same one.
Too many times.
Hey, come on, Barb. Church was this morning, huh?
Quick question. Would y'all refer to like boneless wings as spicy chicken nuggets? Spicy chicken nuggets? Wait a second. Where's the lightning and thunder? Where's the rain?
Hey, I mean praying's for church, huh? Come on.
I haven't seen you in church lately.
Well,
Yeah, go to church,
not
you
much
infidel.
sense in my going to church. Do you remember one time when we were small, we were out here? It was from right over there. I jumped out at you from behind the tree, and Grandpa got all excited, and he shook his fist at me, and he said, "Boys, you'll be damned to hell." Remember that? Right over there. Well, you used to really be scared here.
Johnny,
You're still afraid.
Johnny!
stop it now. I mean it.
Dang it, Johnny!
They're coming to get you, Barbara.
Stop it. You're ignorant.
They're coming for you, Barbara.
Stop it! You're acting like a child.
They're
You're
coming
acting
for
like a
you.
child.
Look, there comes one of them now.
He'll hear you.
Here he comes now.
He's
I'm
being a
getting out.
jerk.
Johnny. Oh, no!
This is random dude that's coming. Yes! Night of the Living Dead. Very nice. Tristan, glad you can join us. They wrestling. Do you really wrestle with a zombie like that though? Ooh, he's a fresh zombie. Wait a second. He didn't try to eat him? That's what I've heard. Absolutely. Hey, I'm glad to provide some entertainment this Halloween. I'm not much. I'm just sitting here watching and commentating. Hey, he just wants to eat some flesh. Oh, dang. Oh. He just wants a friend. He just wants a hug. What you do? Pull the brake? So is that dude like really? Okay. He's just kind of moseying on along, ain't he? I mean, she's only driving like maybe what, 15 miles per hour? Holy biscuits, you can't drive. Could be bold, actually. He just wants a friend. He just wants a hug. Come on, you can outrun him. He's just shambling along. It's not these rage zombies. Oh, there's a house. Of course, everybody runs to the house. Wah, 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 wah. Why can't we just get in the running car? No, let's hide in the house. The really ominous looking house in the distance. That's a sanctuary, isn't it? Bruh. I agree. Barbara didn't do herself any favors. They're coming to get you, Tommy Doyle. I do too. I like the musical score. I'm digging it so far. Agreed. Hey, what are you doing wandering in somebody's house? Dang it, Barbara. We can't take you anywhere. Hey! You too, Tristan. Get your homework done, dude. Ring, ring. Phone's down. Dang it, Barbara. You let Johnny die. You can't drive a car to save your life, and you walk into this like really strange person's house. Hey, he just wants a hug. He just wants a friend. Oh, and there's more. Start barricading. Dang, Barbara, you're like the worst protagonist. Bruh. Run. Dun, 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 dun. I can't see. Trust this guy. He's nice. Trust him. He's a nice guy.
It's all right.
Wait a second. Why did he leave the car?
Don't worry about him. I can handle him. Probably be a lot
Why
more
can't
as
we
soon as
just
they
get
find
in a
out
running
about us.
car?
Truck is out of gas. This
Oh,
pump out here
okay.
is locked. Is there a key? We can try
All
to
right,
get
I
out here
believe
and
you.
get some gas. Is there a key?
I just walked in here. And the phones are down.
I suppose you've tried this. Do you live here?
I'm too much in shock to talk, and plus I don't know, don't be mean to the brother. Don't be mean to him. He's just trying to live. Hey, that's pretty rough. I know, I feel the same way. Yep, he was out of gas. He said it.
We've got to get out of here. We have to get to where there's some other people. Maybe
Problem
better
is
take some
do you
food.
trust the other people?
I'll see if I can find some food.
At least he's finding food. At least he's a nice guy. Seems like a nice guy. Blood. What the heck are you doing, Barbara? You're just wandering around like an idiot. Help the guy out. Jiminy Cricket.
What's happening?
How do you think it's happening?
What's happening?
So they can use rocks, okay.
two of them. There are two of them out there. Have you seen any more around here? I can take care of those two. Look, I know you're afraid, but we have to...
Barbara could be a dummy. Okay, she's in shock. Okay, whatever. Uh-oh. Hey! Get your hands off me! There you go. Hit him with rocks. That works. Then again, then they use rocks too. Hi! Okay, these guys are dead. Those zombies. Zombies. Yeah. Barbara, we need to get you out of here. You really need to pull it together here. Oh, he dropped the tire iron! No! There you go. Wrestle him down. Just don't let him bite you. I get it. Doink! He did. Okay, now keep that tire iron. Yeah, he's dead. Whew! Grandma Butler's talking to me. No kidding. Ow, my face. Okay, so there's more of them. Okay, there's more. There's always more. Okay, you gotta barricade, you gotta lock and barricade the door.
I know we're in here now.
Go ahead, stomp a mud hole in him. Walk it dry.
Don't look at it.
Yeah, Barbara, what you doing? Don't look at the zombies. Don't look at the zombies. Here, go back to your kid. Go back to your family. Go home and be a family man. I feel for this guy. He's like probably the most competent horror movie character I've seen in a long time. There you go. Light him on fire. Cannot see. Cannot unsee. Cannot unsee. Bricka. That's just a soundboard.
Get some more lights on in this house.
No, keep the lights off. At least the power's going. This is true. Tommy Jarvis was really good. You put this guy in with Tommy Jarvis, man, they could take down about any horror movie character. I remember I love playing the Friday 13th game when it was, you know, kind of the game to play. And it was really fun. It was really fun to call in Tommy.
Look, I know you're afraid.
Call in Tommy Jarvis. He's gonna take care of Jason.
But we have to try to board the house up together. Now, I'm going to board up the windows and the doors. Do you understand? We'll be all right here. We'll be all right here until someone comes to rescue us. But we'll have to work together. You'll have to help me. Now, I want
Barbara,
you
you
to go
gotta
in and
hope
get
to
some
pull it
wood
together.
So I can board the place
You
up.
gotta
Do you
get it together,
understand?
girlfriend.
Okay? Okay?
See, he's just like a super nice guy. Super nice. Hey, it's a fun game. Barbara, what on earth are you doing? Barbara's the worst member of this party. I suggest we kick her out to the zombies. No. With our luck, she's gonna be the final girl. I mean, well, it's final guy, final girl. I mean, she's already the final girl. See, this guy's got it going on. Here, I'm just gonna give you some. I'm just gonna give you this. It's not much, but that's all I can give you. I don't know what to do. Barbara, what are you doing? You're just in the way! Gosh dang. I mean, I think it has to balance itself out because he's very competent, and then she's like, I don't know what to do.
Yeah, this room looks pretty secure. If we have to, we can run in here and board up the doors. Won't be long before those things will be back pounding their way in here. They're afraid now.
Yeah, I agree with that.
They're afraid of fire. I found that out.
Fire bad, fire bad. I think he's just got a good head on his shoulders. That's about it.
You know a place back down the road called Beekman's? Beekman's Diner? Anyhow, that's where I found that truck I have out there. There's a radio in the truck. I had jumped in to listen to it when a big gasoline truck came screaming right across the road. But there must have been 10, 15 of those things chasing after it, grabbing and holding on. Now, I didn't see them at first. I could just see that the truck was moving in a funny way. And those things were catching up to it. The truck went right across the road.
I agree.
Slammed on my brakes to keep from hitting it myself. It went right through the guardrail.
Golly, was driving.
I guess the driver must have cut off the road into that gas station by Beekman's Diner.
Blew it up.
It went right through the billboard, ripped over a gas pump, and never stopped moving. By now it's like a moving bonfire.
So it blew up.
Didn't know if the truck was going to explode or what. Still
Sorry.
man,
I think I blew up the mic.
This thing is just backing away from it.
Fire, bad
I
fire.
looked back at the diner to see if there was anyone there who could help me.
And I got a whole lot of nope in
That's when I
response.
noticed that the entire place had been encircled. There wasn't a sign of life left
Except Barbara.
by now there were no more screams. I realized that
Dang it,
I
Barbara.
was alone with 50 or 60 of those things, just standing there, staring at me.
They wanted to say
I
hello.
started to drive. I just plowed right through them. They
That's
didn't
smart.
move. They didn't run or just stood there staring at me.
Because they're zombies.
Just
They're
wanted to
Zeds.
crush them.
Crushed them. Crushed them.
Scattered through the air like bugs.
That's a good way to describe it.
We were riding in the cemetery. Johnny.
Finally, you talk!
Johnny. We came to put a wreath on my father's grave. Johnny, and he said, "Can I have some candy, Barbara?" We didn't have any. And, oh, it's hot in here. Hot.
Babs, now is not the time to strip down.
And he said, "Oh, it's late. Why did we start so late?" And I said, "Johnny, if you'd gotten up earlier, we wouldn't be late." Johnny asked me if I were afraid. And I said, "I'm not afraid, Johnny." And then this man started walking up the road. He came slowly, and Johnny kept teasing me and saying, "He's coming to get you, Barbara." And I laughed at him and said, "Johnny, stop it."
He was coming for you, Barbara.
Johnny ran away. And
Dang it, Babs.
I went up to this man, and I was going to apologize.
And then he grabbed
Just
you.
Keep calm.
And I looked up, and I said, "Goody." And he grabbed me. He grabbed me, and he ripped at me. He held me, and he ripped at my clothes.
I think you should just calm down.
Yeah, I agree.
Oh,
You
I
need to
said,
calm down.
"Johnny! Johnny, help me! Oh, help me!" And he wouldn't let me go. He ripped.
Doesn't seem
And
like
then
he
Johnny
ripped a
came
whole
and
lot
he
of clothes
ran, and
off. I mean,
he fought this man. And I got so
Oh.
afraid I ran.
okay, hold on. The doorbell went off. I shall be right back. Sorry about that. Had to answer the door. Back to the movie? Let's get back to the movie.
I ran.
And I ran so far away.
Come.
Gotta get away.
We have to wait for Johnny.
Johnny did. Johnny did.
Maybe we better go out
Dang
and
it,
get him.
Barbara.
We have to go out and get Johnny.
No, he did.
He's out there.
No, he did.
Please, don't you hear me? We've got to go out and get him.
Bruh, he did.
Please! We have got to go get Johnny! Please help me! Please!
Don't you know what's going on out there? This is no Sunday school picnic.
Don't you understand? My brother
He's right.
is alone!
Your brother is dead.
No! My brother is not dead!
Let her go. Ooh! Dang. Okay, she's in shock. Can you just at least give her a blankie?
Because of the obvious threat to untold numbers of citizens, and because of the crisis which is even now developing, this radio station will remain on the air day and night. This station and hundreds of other radio and TV stations throughout this part of the country are pooling their resources through an emergency network hookup to keep you informed of all developments. At this hour, we repeat, these are the facts as we know them. There is an epidemic of mass murder being committed by a virtual army of unidentified assassins. The murders are taking place in
Unidentified
cities,
assassins, that's a
rural
good way to put
homes,
it.
and suburbs with no apparent pattern or reason for the slayings. It seems to be a sudden, general explosion of mass homicide. We have some descriptions of the assassins. Eyewitnesses say they are ordinary-looking people. Some say they appear to be in a kind of trance. Others describe them as being so, at this point, there is no really authentic way for us to say who or what to look for and guard yourself against. Misshapen monsters. Reaction of law enforcement officials is one of complete bewilderment at this hour. So far, we have been unable to determine that any kind of organized investigation is yet underway. Police, sheriff's deputies, and emergency ambulances are literally deluged with calls for help.
Yep, at least the radio works.
Be described as mayhem. Mayors of Pittsburgh, Philadelphia, and Miami, along with the governor.
So the phone lines are cut.
Midwestern states.
The electricity's on though,
Guard may be
and the radio's good.
mobilized at any moment, but that has not happened as yet. The only advice our reporters have been able to get
Wonder why the-
official sources is for private
wonder why the
citizens
phones
to
are
stay
down,
in
but-
their homes behind locked doors.
Was it because of the
Outside
truck
for
slamming
weeks
into the...
until
No,
nature
that
of
was
this
in
crisis
the
has
gas
been
station.
determined, and until we can advise what course of action to take. Keep listening to radio and TV for any special instructions as this crisis develops further. Thousands of office and factory workers are being urged to stay at their places of employment, not to make any attempt to get to their homes. However, in spite of this urging and warning, streets and highways are packed with frantic people trying to reach their families or apparently to flee just anywhere. We repeat, the safest course of action at this time is simply to stay where you are.
Clear him out! Get him out! Get him out! They're scared of fire. Fire bad. Fire bad.
Ladies and gentlemen, we've just received word that the president has called a meeting of his cabinet to deal with the sudden epidemic of murder which has seized the eastern third of this nation. The meeting is scheduled to convene within the hour. Members of the presidential cabinet will be joined by officials of the FBI and joint meetings behind closed doors. White House spokesman, in announcing this conference,
Hey, he did a really nice job.
announcement as soon as possible following that meeting. This is the latest dispatch just received in our newsroom. Latest word also from National Press Services in Washington, D.C. now tells us that the emergency presidential conference, which we've just mentioned, will include high-ranking scientists from the National Aeronautics and Space Administration. The extent of this latest bulletin meeting
Where's that?
members of his cabinet, the FBI, Joint Chiefs of Staff, and
Is
scientists.
there a zombie in the basement? The zombie?
All radio and TV stations throughout this part of the country, including the one to which you're listening, have joined their facilities in an emergency network to bring you this news as it develops. We urge you to stay tuned to radio and TV and to stay indoors at all costs. Late reports
Yeah, Babs,
reaching
don't go
this
outside.
newsroom tell of frightened people seeking refuge in churches, schools, and government buildings, demanding shelter and protection from the wholesale murder which apparently is engulfing much of the nation. Law enforcement officials are at a loss to explain or even a desire even to theorize about the reasons for this raven murder. So far, the advice they're able to give the public is
I know.
Chief
He's carrying this.
quoted as saying, quote, "Tell the people for God's sake to get off the streets. Tell them to go home and lock their doors and windows up tight. We don't know what kind of murder-happy characters we have here." End quote. Police Chief Dunmore.
Dang it, Barbara. Can't take you anywhere.
So far, the only descriptions, the only clues anyone has of the killers come from frightened witnesses of some of the slain. These eyewitness accounts variously describe the murderers as ordinary-looking people.
Working
Physically
really well.
monsters, people who look like they're in a trance, and things that look like people but act like animals. Some eyewitnesses tell of seeing victims who look as though they had been torn apart. This whole ghastly story began developing 2 days ago with the report of the slaying of a family of 7 in their rural home near Gulfport, Texas. Since then, reports of some senseless killings began snowballing in a reign of terror.
Nice find.
In an erratic, disconnected
Ugh. There we go.
seem to indicate a general spreading of the extreme southeastern United States to the north and west. Our newsmen have been on the telephone, talking with officials in other cities, and have determined that none of this kind of mass murder has yet been reported west of the Mississippi River, except in the extreme southeastern portion of Texas. Similar killings have been reported around the Houston and Galveston areas, but nothing like
Found a gun and some bullets out there.
It was only late yesterday
Oh,
when
and
it
these.
first became clear we were facing some kind of national emergency. When first reports began filtering in,
How dare you to say that to
and
Blue
law
Meanie
enforcement
Carter.
agencies were of the opinion
This place is boarded up pretty solid now.
I dare you to tell that to the
We gotta be
goofy
all right
looking
here for a
kid.
while.
dramatically, it was soon apparent that
We have
this
the
was
gun
something
and
more than the
bullets.
usual run of lawlessness.
Food and the radio.
Officials began to suspect an obscure kind of conspiracy.
Sooner or later, someone
Things as
bound to come and get us out.
creatures from outer space.
Mhm.
So again, we join with law enforcement agencies, urging you to seek shelter in a
Dang
building.
it, Barbara.
Lock the doors and windows securely.
Hey, that's us. We're doing all right.
Cautious of any suspicious strangers. And keep tuned to your radio and television for survival instructions and further details of this continuing story.
Look, I don't know if you're hearing me,
Goes on in the absence of any
but I'm going upstairs now.
It's almost as though some critical balance of
If anything should try to break in here, I can hear it from up there, and I'll be down to take care of it.
savage killers. We repeat, this radio station.
Everything is all right for now. I'll be back.
If
to
all else fails,
reinforce the
Babs,
windows
you
and
could
doors
just start
later.
screaming bloody
But
murder.
you'll be
He'll
all right
come
for
down.
now, okay?
Here is
Okay.
just received. Dateline on this report is Cumberland, Maryland. Civil defense officials in Cumberland have told newsmen that murder victims show evidence of having been partially devoured. Consistent reports from witnesses to the effect that people who acted as though they were in a kind of trance were killing and eating their victims prompted authorities to examine the bodies of some of the victims. Medical authorities in Cumberland have concluded that in all cases, the killers are eating the flesh of the people they murdered. Repeating this latest bulletin
They're
just
zombies.
received moments ago from Cumberland, Maryland, Civil defense authorities have told newsmen that murder victims show evidence of having been partially devoured by their murderers. Medical examination of victims' bodies shows conclusively that the killers are eating the flesh of the people they kill. And so this incredible story becomes more ghastly with each report. It's difficult to imagine such a thing actually happening, but these are the reports we have been receiving and passing on to you, reports which have been verified as completely as is possible in this confused situation. It is happening, and it would appear that no one is safe from this wave of mass murder.
Is that zombies? Oh, they're survivors too. Okay.
We're from town. A radio.
County, Pennsylvania. The Butler County Sheriff is verified by their slayers is true. No
The
further details
Slayers.
available at this time. However,
How long you guys been down there? I could use some help up here.
That's the cellar. It's the safest place.
You mean you didn't hear the racket we were making up here?
How were we supposed to know what was going on? Could have been those things for all we knew.
That girl was screaming. Sure, you must know what a girl screaming sounds like. Those things don't make any noise. Anybody would know somebody ever needed help.
Look, it's kind of hard to hear what's going on from down there.
We thought we could hear screams, but
It's in a basement.
all we knew that could have meant those things were in the house afterward.
And you wouldn't come up and help.
Well, if there were more,
The racket sounded like the place was being ripped apart. How were we supposed to know what was going on?
Because I was barricading the joint.
You just got finished saying you couldn't hear from down there. Now you say it sounded like the place was being ripped apart. It would be nice if you get your story straight, man.
All right.
He's
now
right,
you
you know.
tell me. I'm not going to take that kind of a chance when we got a safe place. We luck into a safe place, and you're telling us we got to risk our lives just because somebody might need help, huh?
Sometimes the truth is stranger than fiction.
all right, why don't we settle this?
Look, mister, we came up. Okay, we're here.
Is his
Now,
name
I suggest
Lester?
we all go back downstairs before any of those things find out we're in here.
They can't get in here.
You got the whole place boarded up?
Yeah, most of it. All but a few spots upstairs. They won't be hard to fix.
You're insane. The cellar's the safest place.
I'm telling you, they can't get in here.
And I'm telling you, those things turned over our car. We were damn lucky to get away at all. Now, you tell me those things can't get through this lousy pile of wood?
So why
That's
don't you take it
racist.
downstairs? Kid's hurt.
Well, I still think we're better off up here.
We could strengthen everything up, Mr. Cooper.
With all of us working, we could fix this place up in no time. We have everything we need up here.
We can take all that stuff downstairs with us. Man, you're really crazy. You know that? You
He's
got
not
a million
crazy.
windows up here.
He's the most
All
sensible
these
person of
windows,
the bunch.
You're gonna make them strong enough to keep these things out, huh?
I told you those things don't have any strength. I smashed 3 of them and pushed another one out the door.
Did you hear me when I told you they turned over our car?
Oh, hell, any good 5 men can do that.
That's my point. Only there's not going to be 5 or even 10. There's going to be 20, 30, maybe 100 of those things. And as soon as they know we're here, this place is going to be crawling with them.
Well, if there are that many, they'll probably get us wherever we are.
Look,
He's right, you know.
the cellar. The cellar, there's only one door, right? Just one door, that's all we have to protect. Tom and I fixed it so it locks and boards from the inside. But up here, all these windows, why, we'd never know where they were going to hit us next.
You got a point, Mr. Cooper. But down in the cellar, there's no place to run to. I mean, if they did get in, there'd be no back exit. We'd be done for.
Yep.
We can get out
Ben
of
for
here if we
president.
have to.
I
And we got windows
agree.
to see what's going on outside. But down there with no windows, if a rescue party did come, we wouldn't even know it.
But the cellar is the
'Cause
strongest
you be eaten
place.
by now.
The cellar is a death trap.
I don't know, Mr. Cooper. I think he's right.
Mr. Cooper, you are dead
You know how
wrong.
many's out there?
I don't know. Maybe 6 or 7.
Look, you two can do whatever you like. I'm going back down to the cellar, and you better decide. Because I'm going to board
I
up that
bet you
door,
there's
and I'm not
zombies
gonna
down
unlock
there
it again,
now.
No matter what happens.
Now, wait a minute. Mr.
Zombies.
Cooper.
No, I'm not going to wait. I've made my decision. Now you make yours.
Now, wait a minute. Let's think about this.
Now you just wait
We
here
can
just a
make
second.
it to the cellar if we have to. And if we do decide to stay down there, we'll need some things from up here. So let's at least consider this a while.
Like food and water. Like food and the waters.
You box yourself in the cellar and those things get in the house, you've had it. At least up here you have a fighting chance.
And they're just like, hi.
Looks like about 8
Hi.
There's more than there were. There are a lot out back, too.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. Boom, boom. Yeah, hit him with that wood. It's like Minecraft. Hey, hey, ow, ow, ow. Oh!
Harry?
It's all right.
Harry, what's
It's
happening?
all right.
Still grabbing, man. He's still going. Headshot. They're still coming, man. Start barricading. That guy naked. Is that a guy or is that a lady? I think that. Whoa. Yummy.
We gotta fix these boards.
They
You're
eating
crazy.
worms?
Those things are going to be at every window and door in this place. We've got to get down into the cellar.
Go down in your damn cellar. Get out of here!
Yeah, yeah.
I'm taking the girl with me.
You leave her here. Keep your hands off her. And everything else that's up here, too. Because if I stay up here, I'm fighting for everything up here. And the radio and the food is part of what I'm fighting for. Now, if you're going down the cellar, get.
The man's insane. He's insane. We've got to have food down there. We've got a right.
This is your house.
We've got a right.
You going down there with him?
Well,
Yes or no? This is your last chance. No beating around the bush.
Yeah.
listen, I got a kid down there. She can't possibly. I couldn't bring her up here. She can't possibly take all the racket and those things smashing through the windows.
Well, you're her father. If you're stupid enough to go die in that trap, that's your business. However, I am not stupid enough to follow you. It is tough for the
Hey,
kid,
Samuel L.
but old man
Jackson
is
wouldn't have
stupid.
said it better.
Now, you get the hell down in the cellar. You can be the boss down there. I'm boss up here.
Now you go on, get. You go on, get.
You know, I
Yeah.
can open this door again. I mean it.
Mr. Cooper, with your help, we could...
With my help.
Let him go, man. His mind is made up. Just let him go.
Wait a minute. Judy, come on up here, honey.
You're gonna let them get hurt too, huh? It's all right, honey. Go ahead.
I bet you there's a zombie
If we
waiting.
stick together, man, we can fix it up real good. There's lots of places we can run to up here. Mr. Cooper, we'd all be a lot better off if all three of us were working together.
Hey. Hey, kid. He's wrong, you know. I'm not boxing myself in down there.
Nope, me neither. No escape.
Well, we're safe now. It's boarded up tight.
What about Tom and Judy?
They want to stay up there, let them. There are two other people upstairs, a man and a girl.
We heard you screaming.
Yeah, but I didn't know who they were, and I wasn't about to take any unnecessary chances.
Of course not, Harry.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh. I bet you she got bit. A little girl got bit. She gonna be a zombie.
Is she all right?
I don't know what it is. She feels warm. Maybe it's shock.
Where'd you get the bandage?
Some laundry in a basket. I tore a sheet.
Doge!
Let them stay upstairs.
You let him.
Too many ways those monsters can get in up there. We'll see.
Except that he's down there with a zombie.
We'll see when they come begging me to let them in down here.
That's important, isn't it?
What?
To be right, everybody else to be wrong.
What do you mean by that?
'Cause everything you know is wrong.
Does anyone up there know why we're being attacked?
Whatever it isn't just happening here. It's some kind of mass murder. It's going on everywhere. The radio said to stay inside.
Radio?
Radio upstairs. I heard a news bulletin.
There's a radio upstairs and you boarded a thing
What's
down
in
here?
your head? Zombie, zombie, zombie.
There's mass murder everywhere, and people are supposed to look for a safe place to hide.
Take the boards off that door.
We are staying down here, Helen.
Harry, that radio is at least some kind of communication.
Helen's
If
right,
the
you know.
authorities know what's happening, well, they'll send people
Helen's
for
right,
us
you know.
to tell us what to do. How are we going to know what's going on if we lock ourselves in this dungeon?
What's in your head? Zombie, zombie, zombie.
We may not enjoy living together.
Sign of a
Dying
troubled
together
marriage.
isn't going to solve anything. Those people aren't our enemies.
Mr. Cooper, Ben found a television set upstairs.
Let's go up. Tom, if
They're
you
not
would
at that
come
point yet.
downstairs for a few minutes, Harry and I could come upstairs.
Okay, yeah, right away.
He just doesn't want to admit he's wrong.
Will you do it?
Will you plug in the TV?
Look, honey, nothing's going to get done with them down there and us up here. Do this for me.
Okay, open up.
Judo chop.
Take care of her, Helen. She's all I have.
Why don't you go upstairs now?
Go listen to the radio. Why is he always so angry? Quit being angry, dude.
Her brother was killed.
Hey, give me a hand with this thing.
I gotta go help Ben with the television.
Yep, go help Ben. Ben for president. Should he survive tonight? Yeah, Babs is just an overall shock. Kenta Kobashi? That man's a legend. Have y'all ever seen there's a snippet on the internet where they actually had pro wrestlers demolish a house?
Don't be afraid
That was
of
actually
me.
cool.
I'm Helen Cooper, Harry's wife.
Need a smoke? Oh, that's right. Smoking's bad.
This place is ridiculous.
Smoking's bad.
Look at
And
this.
you should feel bad.
There's a million weak spots up here.
Well, then don't complain about it. Help. Jeez. This guy's the worst.
Her brother was killed.
Expected from a guy named Harry to be a jerk.
And they talk about these windows. I can't see a damn thing. There could be
Well,
15 million
duh,
of
they're
these things
boarded
out there.
up.
That's how much good these windows are.
Why don't you do something to help somebody?
Here, I have it. Drag a couple of those chairs together.
There's a socket over here.
You better watch this and try to understand what's going on. I don't want anyone's
Talking to her like she's an idiot. She's just in shock.
I don't want to hear any more from you, mister. If you stay up here, you take orders from me. And that includes leaving the girl alone.
It's on, it's on.
There's no sound. Play with the rabbit ears.
Reports, incredible as they seem, are not the results of mass hysteria.
Mass hysteria. What do they think? We're imagining all this? Shut up!
In all parts of the country. A wave of murder which is sweeping the eastern third of the nation.
Would we
is
suggest
being
for
committed by
Mr.
creatures who feast
Cooper
upon
to
the
have
flesh
either the
of their
Kush
victims?
or the ganja?
First eyewitness accounts of this grisly development came from people who were understandably frightened and almost incoherent. Officials and newsmen at first discounted those eyewitness descriptions as being beyond belief. However, the reports persisted, and medical examinations of some of the victims bore out the fact that they had been partially devoured. I think we have some late word of just arriving, and I'll interrupt to bring this to you. This is the latest disclosure in a report from National Civil Defense Headquarters in Washington. It has been established that persons who have recently died have been returning to life and committing acts of murder. A widespread investigation of reports from funeral homes, morgues, and hospitals has concluded that the unburied dead are coming back to life and seeking human victims. It's hard for us here to believe what we're reporting to you, but it does.
Because hell ran out of room.
When this emergency first began, radio and television was advising people to stay inside, behind locked doors for safety. Well, that situation has now changed, and we're able to report a definite course of action for you. Civil defense machinery has been organized to provide rescue stations with food, shelter, medical treatment, and protection by armed National Guardsmen. Stay tuned to the broadcasting stations in your local area for this list of rescue stations. This list will be repeated.
What is that called? Township Municipal Hospital?
Look for the name of the rescue station nearest you and make your way to that location as soon as possible.
So we have that truck. If we can get some gas, we can get out of here.
There's a pump out by the shed.
I know, that's why I pulled in here, but it's locked.
Emergency meeting called this afternoon by the President. Since convening this conference of the Presidential Cabinet, the FBI, the Joint Chiefs of Staff, the CIA has not produced any public information. Why are space experts being consulted about an Earthbound emergency? So far,
because it could
all
be
the betting
aliens.
on the answer to that question centers on the recent Explorer satellite shot to Venus. That satellite, you'll recall, started back to Earth, but never got here. That's the space vehicle which orbited Venus and then was purposely destroyed by NASA when scientists discovered it was carrying a mysterious high-level radiation with it. Could that radiation be somehow responsible for the wholesale murders we're now suffering?
Aliens.
Newsman Don Quinn in Washington has posed those questions.
It's obvious our best move is to try to get out of here.
How are you going to get over to that pump? Look.
You're coming from a meeting regarding the explosion of the Venus probe, is that right?
Yes, that was the subject of the meeting.
You feel there is a connection between this and the phenomenon?
There's a definite connection.
In other words, you
so
feel
it's
that
aliens.
The radiation on the Venus probe is enough to call these.
Yeah, probably woodchucks
There
too.
was a very high degree of radiation.
Well, just a minute.
Hey, ever know what happened to old Killer down by the creek? Probably woodchucks.
That we have at this time.
In other words, it is the military's viewpoint that the radiation is not the cause of the mutation.
I can't speak for the entire military at this time, gentlemen. I must disagree with these gentlemen presently until this is irrefutably proved.
Everything is being done that can be done.
We'll have to hurry for our next meeting.
And Professor, you feel
It's like the beginning of Shin Godzilla. Meetings, and more meetings. Let's have more meetings. Hey, monster coming out of the sea. Let's have a meeting.
Was the satellite when the satellite was exploded?
Monster parading down Tokyo, destroying buildings and killing people. Let's have a meeting.
Have a bearing on it.
It does seem to have a bearing.
Will there be a reply for the
later?
Yes.
There will be a reply.
Yes.
Later this afternoon. There will be
Aliens.
a report this afternoon.
Aliens.
Perhaps there will be a report.
Later.
Will you close the window?
We are everything possible to solve the problem.
You know, we have to try to get out of here.
He said the rescue stations have doctors and medical supplies. If we could get Karen there, we could get help for her.
No, is one of the world's foremost authorities on space science and
I bet you
technology.
she's a dumb
I saw a sign that said Willard.
Any moment.
It's only about 17 miles from here.
You know this area. You from around here?
Judy and I are both from around here.
We were on our way up to the lake to go swimming. And Judy had a radio, and we heard the first reports about this. So we knew the old house was here, and we came in and found the lady upstairs dead. Then these other people came. We went down into the basement and put a bar across the door, and it is pretty strong.
How could we possibly get away from here? We've got a sick child, 2 women, 1 woman out of her head, 3 men, and the place is surrounded with these things.
Dr. Grimes, your entire staff, I know, has been working very hard to find some solution to these things that are happening. Do you have any answers at this time?
Yes, we have some answers. But first, let me stress the importance of seeking medical attention for anyone who's been injured in any way. We don't know yet what complications might result from such injuries.
How bad has your kid been hurt?
Good advice, Doctor. Now, how about the basic problem of patients? Well,
Look, you go down there and tell Judy. Yeah, you tell Judy to come up here and you stay with the kid, all right?
Hey, Ben knows what he's talking about.
We had a cadaver from which all 4 limbs had been amputated. Sometime early this morning, it opened its eyes.
Dadgum, Mr. Cooper, he just...
It was dead,
dadgum.
but it opened its eyes.
Toss him out to the zombies. Let him be the distraction.
We want you upstairs. Did she ask for me?
She hasn't.
Let him be the zombies.
I don't understand.
Canceled.
Baby.
Cancel Mr. Cooper.
It's Mommy.
Cancel him.
I heard. I'll come back down as soon as I find out what they want.
Thank you, Judy.
Judy,
The
you're
body should
real
be
American.
disposed of at once, preferably by cremation.
well, how long after death, then, does the body become reactivated?
It's only a matter of minutes.
Minutes? Well, that doesn't give people time to make any arrangements.
Oh, you're right. It doesn't give them time to make funeral arrangements.
Because they turn into zombies.
Street and burn. They must be burned immediately. Soak them with gasoline and burn them. The bereaved will have to forego the dubious comforts that a funeral service will give. They're just dead flesh and dangerous.
I see.
Judy, I need you to find some bedspreads or sheets to tear up into small strips, okay? Is there a fruit cellar here?
Yes.
We need some bottles or jars.
Yeah, I agree. Judy's a nice-looking lady.
Hey, there's a big can of kerosene down there.
I'll see what I can find.
I'll look for the bottles.
There's a big key ring down there. There may be a key to the gas pump on it.
I'll check.
We can toss the cocktails from a window upstairs. Meantime, a couple of us can go out and try to get the gas and come back for the rest of the people.
But that'll leave a
Hey,
door
good
open
distraction.
someplace.
Yeah, that's right. Better be this door. It's closer to the truck. Before we go, we'll put some supplies behind the cellar door. While we're gone, the rest of you can hold up in there.
I found some fruit jars in the cellar. And there's a key on here that's labeled for the gas pump out back.
I'm not really that used to the truck. I found it
Dang.
abandoned.
Okay, it's all starting to
I
come
can handle
together.
the truck, no sweat.
Let's see if it works.
You're it, then. You and I'll go.
Let's get it.
We'll put whatever lumber we find behind the cellar door. You can go upstairs and toss the cocktails from a window. Tom, you and I will have to unboard this door. After you toss the cocktails, you hustle back down here and lock this door.
I completely
So good,
agree.
boy.
See,
That's
Ben's
right.
got a
Get back in
plan.
quickly. After we get the gas and get back into the house.
Dang old Mr.
Then we'll
Cooper,
worry
he
about getting
just,
everybody
I'm
into
just
the
gonna
truck.
hold myself down in the
Let's
cellar.
move it.
Ben's actually got a plan.
Indications are that before
I mean, if you read any sort of like
such rescue stations.
book by Max Brooks, he tells you got to keep moving. Movement is life.
You always have a smile for me. How can you smile like that all the time? How many we have
Because
dinner?
she's a very pleasant person.
Come on, honey, we gotta move.
Tom, are you sure about the phone?
The phone is dead out. All you get is a recorded message.
If I could only call the folks. They're going to be so worried about us.
Everything will be all right. As soon as we get to Willard, we'll call them. They might even be there.
I know. Tom? Are you sure we're doing the right thing, Tom?
What, about getting out of here?
Yeah.
Well, the television said that's the right thing to do. We've got to get to a rescue station.
I don't know.
Come on, honey. You're starting to sound like Mr. Cooper now.
But why do you have to go out there?
Look, I know how to handle that truck, and I can handle the pump. Ben doesn't know anything about that stuff.
Dang, you're selling Ben short.
We're safe in here.
For how long, honey? We're safe now. But there's going to be more and more of those things.
I know all that.
Hey, listen. Remember when we had the big flood? Remember how difficult it was for us to convince you that it was right to leave? Remember? Remember we had to go to Willard then? This isn't a passing thing, honey. It's not like just a wind passing through. We've got to do something, and fast.
I just don't want you to go out there, that's all.
Hey, Smiley. Where's that big smile for me? Boy, you're sure no use at all, are you? We've got work to do. You.
Give her a big old sloppy kiss.
We better get her downstairs.
We have to go downstairs now, Barbara.
She's right. You have to go downstairs now, just for a little while, until we get back. Then we can all leave.
Oh, I'd like to leave. Yes.
Oh, Barbara.
Good luck.
Yeah.
I'm thinking about you, girlfriend. I like the shadowing. Like right there, that was kind of neat. Looked a little ominous. Mr. Cooper, what are you doing? Oh, that's right. He's throwing Molotovs. That guy's got a pair of boxer shorts on. That's
Ready
funny.
upstairs? Yeah. Okay, toss them.
Hoo-yah! Yes, I agree. Hoo-yah! Ah! Fireman! Fireman!
Go ahead.
Okay, now's your chance. Let's go. Kick him off. There you go.
I'm going with him.
Get back in the cellar.
I'm going.
It's too late. It's too late.
Oh no, fire! Judy, what are you doing?
Where's it coming? Come on. Get in.
Ben, headshots, headshots. Ben, you gotta remember. That is true. back. Keep them zombies back. Okay.
Come on. This key won't work.
Uh-oh. Just shoot it off. There you go. Ooh, that's gonna hurt. Yeah.
Watch the torch.
Oh no! No! The truck's on fire! Oh!
Get away from the pump.
Oh, Jiminy Cricket. Ah. Man, come on, guys!
Hang on.
How can you fumble that away?
Turn your cars and get out of the truck.
Oh no, the truck's probably gonna blow up. It's gonna blow up. It's gonna blow up. Dude, the truck's gonna blow up. It's gonna blow up.
Come on.
Judy, you gotta jump out. Judy, you gotta jump out. Come on. Ah, gee, mini cricket. They fumbled that one away. It's like the Seahawks. They should have gave it to Marshawn. Yeah, Murphy's Law. Anything that can happen will happen. Oh. Okay, get back. Get back, weirdos. Get back. Get back. Get back. Well, that surely went well. Yeah, he got out of it. He got out of it somehow. There you go, barricade that door. Yeah, whoop his butt. Bam! This is what you get for being a goober. That's right, whoop his ass.
I'd drag you out there and feed you those things.
Mr. Cooper, you done darn it now. You dadgum done it now. You pissed Ben off. Wait a second, how is the fire extinguished already? I don't think they care. It's just human flesh. Should have thrown out Mr. Cooper out there.
Isn't it 3 o'clock yet? There's supposed to be another broadcast at 3 o'clock.
10 minutes.
Oh, only 10 more minutes? We don't have very long to wait.
Where have you been at, Babs?
Well, we better leave soon. It's 10 minutes to 3.
Oh my God. We need to throw you out to the
anything
zombies.
about this area at all? I mean, is Willard the nearest town?
I don't know. We were just trying to get to a motel before dark.
You say those things turned your car over. You think we can get it back on its wheels and drive it? Where is it?
Seems like it was pretty far away. Seems like we ran.
And we ran.
It's at least a mile.
Ran
Johnny
so
has the
far
keys.
away.
You gonna carry that child a mile through that army of things out there?
I can carry it.
Fireman's carry.
What's wrong with her? How'd she get hurt?
One of those things grabbed her.
Bit her on the arm.
Oh.
What's wrong?
Who knows what kind of disease those things carry? Is she conscious?
Barely.
She can't walk. She's too weak.
She's a zombie.
Well, one of us could try to get to the car.
You gonna turn it over by yourself?
You have a car? Where? Where is it?
We won't be able to start it.
Yeah, I know. But where is it?
He's it's like
Good Lord.
Monitored closely by scientists at all the radiation detection stations. At this hour, they report the level of the mysterious radiation continues to increase steadily. So long as this situation remains, government spokesmen warn that dead bodies will continue to be transformed into the flesh-eating ghouls. All persons who die during this crisis, from whatever cause, will come back to life to seek human victims unless their bodies are first disposed of by cremation. Our news cameras have just returned from covering such a search and destroy operation against the ghouls, this one conducted by Sheriff Conan McClellan in Butler County, Pennsylvania. So now let's go to that film report. All law enforcement agencies and the military have been organized to search out and destroy the marauding ghouls. The Survival Command Center at the Pentagon has disclosed that a ghoul can be killed by a shot in the head or a heavy blow to the skull. Officials are quoted as explaining that since the brain of a ghoul has been activated by the radiation, the plan is kill the brain and you kill the ghoul.
Anything from the supply wagon, Cuz? No, we're all right. Okay. Hey, Cass, put that thing all the way in the fire. We don't want it getting up again. All right,
Chief McClellan, how's everything going?
Oh, things aren't going too bad. Men are taking it pretty good. You want to get on the other side of the road over there?
Chief, do you think we'll be able to defeat these things?
Well, we killed 19 of them today right in this area. Those last 3 we caught trying to claw their way into an abandoned shed. They must have thought somebody was in there. There wasn't, though. We heard them making all kind of noise. We came over and beat them off, blasted them down.
Things as good as you're finished. Can I see you here?
Yeah, okay.
Chief, if I were surrounded by 6 or 8 of these things, would I stand a chance with them?
Well, there's no problem. If you had a gun, shoot them in the head. That's a sure way to kill them. If you don't, get yourself a club or a torch. Beat them or burn them. They go up pretty easy.
Well, Chief McClellan, how long do you think it will take you until you get the situation under control?
Well, that's pretty hard to say. We don't know how many of them there are. We know when we find them, we can kill them.
Are they slow-moving, Chief?
Yeah, they're dead. They're all messed up.
Well, in time,
they're all messed up.
Well, we don't really know. We know we'll be into it most of the night, probably into the early morning. We're working our way toward Willard, and we'll team up with the National Guard over there, and then we'll be able to give a more definite view.
Thank you very much, Chief McClellan. This is Bill
Unless they
Cardell,
become all
WIC
zombies.
TV 11 News.
Thank you, Bill, for that report. official spokesman declined to speculate just how long it may take to kill off all the flesh eaters, so long as the heavy rain...
There goes the lights.
Is the fuse box in the cellar?
I don't know. It isn't the fuse. The power lines are down. Helen, I have to get that gun.
Haven't you had enough?
Look, 2 people are dead
Mr. Cooper,
already
come
on
on.
that
Hey.
guy. Take a look out that window.
Quit being a dummy. They gonna get you. Mr. Cooper, you are like tits on a board. Come on, let's get it. Oh, he's gonna go for the gun. Oh, Jiminy Cricket.
Go ahead. Go ahead. You want to stay up here now? Helen, get in the cellar.
What are you doing?
Get in the cellar now. Move!
What are you doing? Mr. Cooper, you're just gonna doom everybody. Uh-oh. You know, if they just all worked together, they probably would have made it through. What are you doing? Get away from the door! Oh no, they're gonna pull her through the door. Yep, they're gonna pull her through the door. There you go, Babs, spring into action. Jiminy Cricket, about time. Uh-oh. She turned into one of the zombies. Nope. She ain't your daughter no mores. Oh, shit. She gonna get you. And... she dead. Oh! It's like when you beat somebody in a fighting game. Get out of there, Ben. Babs, you gotta get out of there too. No, you gotta retreat. Oh, there he is. There he is. There's Johnny. Here's Johnny. She's dead. Oh, come on, dude. There was lag. Oh, there he be. Uh-oh. Ben, behind you! Here, I'll throw you down. Oh, no. Oh, no, Ben. No! He's the best character in the movie. There you go. There you go. Board up that bottom one. There you go. Ben, how do you get out of here, man? How do you get out? Oh, you gotta kill him. Uh-oh. Boink. He's dead. Double tap. No, that was one bullet too many. Gotta remember, double tap. Yeah, you gotta give her the double tap too. Yep, give her the double tap. There you go. Ben, what you thinking? I don't think that's gonna do you any good. Hey, it's daylight. The question remains, did Ben survive the night? Zombie, zombie, zombie. Excuse me. Oh, they got a doggo. Here comes the doggos. Good puppers.
Hey,
Good
Vince,
puppers.
now, you want to get about 4 or 5 men and a couple dogs? There's a house over here behind those trees. We want to go check it out.
Right.
You go here, Bill.
Yeah, Chief, we're going to stay with it till we meet up with the National Guard.
Where'd you get the coffee?
One of the volunteers. You're doing all the work. You take it.
Thank you. We should be wrapped up here about 3 or 4 more
Coffee
hours.
and
We'll probably get
cigarettes.
into Willard's Inn. I guess you can go over there and meet the National Guard. Nick, you and the rest of these men want to come with me?
Well, Bill, I'm going to check in the office, see what's happening. All right, Steve. Tell him we're going to stay with it, and everything appears to be under control.
Oh, whoa, 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 whoa. There you go, them puppers. Them puppers gonna come to the rescue. So would we call Ben the final guy? Boom, boom.
They need you down there by the barn. Okay. Some of these guys can follow the wagon down. I only need a few men to check out the house. Somebody had a cookout here, Vince.
Yeah, sure looks like it, Cop.
Okay, come over. A group of police and the other part. He's the dead one. Get up here. Nick, Tony, Steve, you want to get out in that field and build me a bonfire? You, drag that out of here and throw it on the fire. Nothing down here? All right, go ahead down and give him a hand. Let's go check out the house.
There's something there. I heard a noise.
All right, Vince, hit him in the head, right between the eyes. Good.
No!
Okay, he's dead. Let's go get him. That's another one for the fire.
No, they killed Ben! No! No, no! No, Ben. Oh, no, Ben. Oh, dadgum, Ben died. Oh, man. I'm sad. I figured he'd make it out okay, but dang, what a downer ending. Oh. Yep, they did our guy dirty, man. That makes me a whole load of sad. Ah, man. I'll be right back. I'm gonna go visit the little boy's room. I'm gonna put some stuff away real quick. And then, okay, so before Yeah, hold on. I'm not gonna leave just yet. I do something. I'm gonna do a new poll. New poll. Info. B-girls? We want to do... Well, hey, remember, we had to get rid of that because I think it seemed too lewd. We could... B-girls? Should we do B-girls? Okay, we'll look for Invasion of the B-girls. Hold on, I lost track of it, so I gotta go back in the Invasion of the B-girls. Here we go. Okay, all right. I will be back. I need to use the facilities and I need to put some things away. But yeah, that's Night of the Living Dead. Hey, I love public domain movies. Good stuff. All right, I'll be right back. And then we'll watch this movie and I don't know. Do we want to watch another movie? I think I saw this one, and this one's a little south of 90 minutes. But I'll be right back. Is that the end of the song? Oh, man. All right. We back. Hold on a second. I got to have new glasses. So are y'all ready? Hey man, don't go man. Hey man, don't go man. Hey man. This sounds pretty ominous. Kinda cool. Kinda cool at the same time. What y'all think? B-girls? Invasion of the B-girls? We can do some B-girls. B-girls. Did you have to take a hot caca? Diarrhea. Diarrhea hot caca. Yeah. Maybe not when I'm on stream. Okay. Alright. Invasion of the B-girls. You don't know. Okay, hey, let's look at the wiki. Let's look at the Wikipedia. Let's see how raunchy it is. Poof! Oh, dark page. Oh. Okay, alright. Okay, alright, so the premise of the movie is that a mad scientist has created an army of female beauties. Booties. Female booties who seduce men to death. Who seduce men to death. One by one, the male victims are killed by the local police. By the local police. Whoops. One by one, the male victims are killed before the local police catch on to the plans of the infected females. Well. You know what? Let's watch it. Okay. Without further ado. Let's see how bad this is. Okay, if it gets too much in NC-17 territory, we'll flip it to another movie. I promise. It's color. What's this guy doing? Okay. He's just like, Got to crack into Mountain Dew game fuel real quick.
John Doe's a legitimate name, Captain Peters.
What do you got?
Legitimate?
His wallet was under the bed. His name was Grabowski.
Boom, boom, boom. Isn't Bill Smith like a pretty legit actor during his day? Ben Hammer. Time to go for a slice. Whoa, 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 whoa. Whoa, 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 whoa.
Just one more question, Mrs. Grabowski. I know how difficult this must be. Did your husband have any previous history of heart trouble?
No.
Man, she's a hot mess.
Anything else?
Among other things, coronary thrombosis.
Meaning?
A clot in the right and left ventricle, formed by coagulation of the blood, due from extreme exhaustion.
Was he fooling around?
Was he ever?
What's that supposed to mean? Yeah, Stevens. Stevens.
Like I said, I was in the room next door, but I didn't hear anything. Not a sound.
Are you sure, Mr. Ferris? Think carefully.
It was silent but deadly.
Go ahead.
They left the TV set on.
Do you remember what was playing?
No, it was after it went off the air, I mean. I could hear it humming. You know.
Yeah.
Well,
You know what time that was?
That's what they sound like when they go off air.
Anything else?
Sheriff Department.
No, that's everything.
Well, thank you very much for your cooperation, Mr. Ferris. We know how to get in touch with you.
They have all that written down.
I've got it. We'll be right over.
I don't know if it means anything, but check the local TV stations.
Right.
What's the matter?
They just found another body.
Dun dun dun. La la. La 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 la. Marty Hornstein. Dirty Harry, is that you? Hey, stay awake while you're driving. It's too early to be tired.
Hi. What can I do for you?
I'm Neil Liger, State Department Security.
Oh, yeah. All right, it's been a madhouse around here. Somewhere in this massive bureaucratic garbage is your telegram. Sorry I couldn't meet you at the airport myself.
Oh, that's okay. Could I take a look at the Grabowski file, please?
Oh, yeah. When the stitches come out.
They're out.
I've been briefed. They asked me to help keep you out of trouble. What happened?
Nothing much, really. I guess they sent me down on this one. It looks like an easy one after that last one.
That's what I figured. I don't know what the government wants in this one for. It seems innocuous enough.
Well, the Pentagon likes to keep their eye on government-sponsored research facilities, like Brand. You know.
Incidentally, we had another one.
Another what?
Another death. Heart attack, massive coronary. I'll schedule an autopsy.
Was somebody at Brand, Captain?
No. Kid at the factory. You think the government wants in that one, too? Was there all the time.
Kid with heart failure? Thanks, Cap.
La 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 la.
Hi.
Hi.
Some
Neil
good
Liger,
transition music.
unexpected.
Sorry, it's through this over there.
Thank you.
Can I help you? Thank you.
It's so dark in there.
I'm sorry,
Usually,
it's not
offices like that aren't so dark.
Please call reception.
We need more cowbell. In triangle.
Hey, I'm really sorry. This place is really impressive. Who's in charge?
I am.
Really?
Yes.
Well, I'm Neil Liger, State Department Security. I'm here to investigate Professor Grabowski's death.
What can I do for you?
Well, you assisted him, didn't you, on his bacteriological warfare report?
That's right.
Could I see the file,
Uh-oh.
please?
That's highly confidential information.
Okay, hold on.